Welcome back to Vapor Trades, and I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be giving you an update on MicroStrategy, ticker symbol MSTR. We've mentioned this stock a couple of times on this channel, and I've also mentioned what I am expecting. So we have a nice update in terms of price for you. But before we do get into this video, if you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for the latest buying opportunities and market updates. But before I get into it, guys, if you followed my last video on Celsius Holdings, ticker symbol CELH, so from the point I mentioned it at around $24-25, we have seen an explosive 30% plus move to around $34. So congrats if you did buy in. I'll be giving you guys a nice update later on Celsius Holdings and what I do expect in the next few weeks to months. So guys, if you get back into MicroStrategy, ticker symbol MSTR, on Friday we had a 7.48% sell-off. So I did mention the key level to flip for MicroStrategy was this 350 level here, which it failed to do. And you can see on the daily, the EMA cloud is doing its thing. So it has failed to break above this EMA cloud here, the EMA cloud resistance at around 340, 345, and you can see we've sold off since. Hasn't really been able to reclaim that level here to continue higher. And if you also look here, just do something like this, we've got some support here at the moment, but whether the support holds is another question. So we've got this little bull flag here, we've got the support holding here. So MicroStrategy might be good for a relief bounce, but then this support here has now turned into resistance at around 310, 313, all the way to 320, 325. So the key for MicroStrategy now is to turn this resistance back into support, break through this bull flag, and break above this level here at 350 before it can continue higher to 400. But as I mentioned many times, this is all dependent on Bitcoin. And the reason MicroStrategy sold off so hard on Friday was due to Bitcoin's price action. So I did mention to you guys that 99,000 was the resistance for Bitcoin, and again the resistance did its job. So Bitcoin spiked up to 99,500, and then it retraced around $95,000, and now it sits around $96,000. And this is not a great looking chart, I'll be honest with you, at the moment. So ideally, as I mentioned many times, we just want to sweep this here and reclaim, or we just want to come all the way down into this level here, which aligns with the weekly level. So as I mentioned many times, I feel like if we do come down into that weekly level at around 80k, I do feel like this should confirm a bottom, and this will make it easier to trade anything really crypto wise and Bitcoin related stocks. So in terms of MicroStrategy on the weekly, if Bitcoin does see 80k or close, we should see this move down here into 200 for MicroStrategy, which I do feel like will be a great buying opportunity chart wise, and we should continue higher from there. So essentially this is the key area that I'm looking for. Of course, if you do think we might bounce short term, or if you do feel like we're going higher, as I mentioned, you can always dollar cost average your entry. So you can average in at 280 to 260, and then buy a heap at around 200 should we get there, just in case Bitcoin does do something and just takes off randomly, going straight to 120. As I mentioned, we can't predict the markets, but what we can do is just use what's in front of us to try and see where price is going. And right now we're heading into this 280 support, but who's to say we hold this as well, especially with this Bitcoin current price action. So as I've shown you, this is the primary target for Bitcoin should we get there to confirm a bottom for the next few months. But if we do go to 91k and reclaim and go up from there, that's also something to look out for. So those are basically the two scenarios that I am looking out for. Again, there's not much else to report. As you can see, in terms of the resistance here, on the daily EMA cloud, it is quite identical to MicroStrategy, although you can see that MicroStrategy has taken a bigger fall in general, but the idea has remained the same, that below these EMA clouds on the daily, we're not seeing price continuing further. But if there are any changes, any significant changes, I will update them. And of course with Bitcoin, we had that Bybit hack which occurred recently, so that was the reason for this sell-off. However, we did recover it pretty well up to around 97k, but now we're selling off again into this support zone here, or range low I must say, at 91k. So that was the reason Bitcoin did sell off so hard on Friday. So it did line up with the 99k price action actually. So you had that spike into 99k, then the sell off based off the news. So yeah, pretty calculated I must say, but yeah, that's all there is to report at the moment. So again guys, if you did enjoy this video, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for the latest buying opportunities and market updates, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care.